Ranking your Nitro Type profiles. Yes, this is going to be really fun. We are going to be doing it right now. If you would like to be in my next video, because this will be a multiple part series, I will link the forum in the description. But without further ado, let's hop into ranking different people's Nitro Type profiles. The winner will get 5 million Nitro Type cash. Thanks so much, everyone. Let's hop into it right now. Alright, so we already have some responses. First one being Penguin Typer 001. What's your next type racer link? Racer/Penguin Typer. Pretty good, I will say. Pretty helpful. Looking at the profile, we got quite some stuff going on right now, and this is Penguin's profile if you do not know. So let's go over this right now. If we ask him what his best feature is, my sexy garage LMAO. Nice. What is the worst thing about your profile? The fact that people can't see my cash bow. Sad face. Should someone watching Ace's video subscribe? Yes. Nice. Thank you, Penguin, for the last one. Let's review the profile and give it a score out of 10. Here we go right now. Firstly, we have the top 50 team tag. Nice. We have the title Cupid's Arrow. Flipper Penguin. Level 16, 49k races, 99k profile views, 138 average with 166 high. That's pretty good. A pretty nice garage as well. I will say I like this setup kind of more than the green stuff, but overall I think it's different, clashing things. So let's go over it right now. Firstly, the top 50 team tag does earn him some points. We'll start off at 10 out of 10. So right now he is staying at 10 out of 10 because he has the top 50 team tag. The only thing that I'm not wild about is this Cupid's Arrow title, only because it's not yet Valentine's Day. And although every day is Valentine's Day, we just got to keep it fair here. So 9.5 out of 10 for right now. Obviously the Flipper Penguin tag, fine. We'll put it back up to 10 out of 10. The 138 average and 166 high, we'll keep that at 10 out of 10 because those are pretty good speeds. And overall, pretty decent. 49k races and 99k profile views. 49k races and 99 profile views, those aren't bad either, so we'll keep it at 9 out of 10. Penguin Typer is not yet level 20 for the season, despite it going on for around 9 days. So sadly, we will have to take off a point to go to 9. And even though inactivity on this game is cool, we do want to be fair here. He's a member since December 7th, 2015. We'll give him half a point for that one. And now we got to go to the garage. Firstly, the one thing is that I'm not wild about these green cars and these cars right now. I know he has to finish off this garage, but we will have to take a point off for the kind of, clashing colors in a way. But then again, we will have to put that point back just because of all of these cars and all of these very nice cars in his garage. So we are ending off Penguin's profile with, yes, a 9.5 out of 10. Very strong start for Penguin. $5 million in sight already. Nice job. Right, continuing on, we have another tuber, Skittles Typer 1223. Let's go. Basically, Skittles Typer has nitrotype.com/racer/CalebU. Let's go to that right now. File is indeed already looking pretty nice, but let's go over it right now with the rest of his form. What is the best thing about your profile? His session count. What is the worst thing about your profile? His race count. Should someone watching Ace's video subscribe? Yes. Alright, let's talk about everything right now. The only problem about his profile is that we can't see his session account. So the best thing about his profile isn't even on his profile. That's a little bit of a pickle. That's a little bit of a doozy right there. But anyways, let's talk about what we can see. And this is a top 50 team tag, verified YouTuber, a pretty good speed, and a not too bad total races. Alright, let's go over it right now. So starting seals off at a 10 out of 10. Top 50 team, we'll keep it at 10 out of 10. Why not? Verified YouTuber, also going to keep it at 10 out of 10. Level 20, That's keeping it at 10 out of 10. Member since October 11, 2016. We'll keep that at a 10 out of 10 as well. Nothing wrong yet. 159 average, 193 top words per minute. That's staying at a 10 out of 10. Nice. 21k races. He says that's his worst thing, but being honest, I don't see much of a problem with it. 10 out of 10. The only thing right here is the profile views. With a 21k race count to a 5k profile views, there isn't something horrible about that, but at the same time, it's still kind of subtracting from that. So therefore, we will have to move it down to a 9 out of 10. I'm sorry, Skittles. Next up is the garage. While the garage does have a nice corresponding color, I'm not wild about either this like continuous circle formation, I suppose. Yeah, I don't really like it. It's not kind of my jam, especially with the overextended garage. Sadly, we'll have to bump it down to an 8 out of 10. However, the overall speed, stuff like that, verified YouTuber title, the name's pretty cool as well. So overall, it's a pretty cool team and a pretty cool racer profile. I don't know why I even said team. Overall, Skittles Typer, you get an 8 out of 10 and secure second place so far in this video. Let's hop into the next one. We have Echo. And firstly, happy birthday to Echo. When I'm recording this, will probably be posted a day or two afterwards. So yes, happy birthday. And we have this Google generated racer link, which is also this account. So let's talk about it right now and give Echo a grade, or I guess a ranking. So let's talk about the best thing about your profile. I'd say my name and my speed. What is the worst thing about your profile? My cars are all messed up. And thank you, Echo, once again for the yes on the subscribing part. Alright, so firstly, we do have the top 50 team tag, which we start off with everyone, and that is a top 50. So you know what? You're staying on the board. Congrats, 10 out of 10 so far. Now we're going to go to the Slay All Day. Sadly, I would say that Slay All Day is more of a Christmas kind of thing than a winter kind of thing, but I could see how it could be used in a winter way, so I won't take off a full point. We will have half point off, so 9.5. Obviously, a nice name, so we'll keep it at 9.5. 102 average words per minute. We'll keep it at 9.5. It's not anything super amazing, but it's also not too bad, especially with that high speed. 6,700 total races, but 1,153 profile views. That's around a 20% rate. And you know, that's not horrible, but again, it could be a little bit better. So we'll bump it down to a 9. Level 6, sadly, it is a level 6. So much lower down, and we'll have to bring it down to an 8. Obviously, I'm basically randomly grading, and I don't even know what point system I'm going over, which is probably not the best thing. But you know what? We'll figure it out anyways. Remember, since April 6, 2020, pretty new, so we'll keep it on an 8. Now we're going over these car garages. I actually don't have a huge problem with a normal, like, unpainted garage, it looks like. Especially, like, if you're kind of keeping it normal in a way, especially, like, from when the ones you first achieved, but then at the same time it doesn't look like she's achieved all the first ones, so we'll keep it at, or we'll bump it down another 0.5 points to 7.5, just because this garage is not the best, but it's okay. I don't really have a huge problem with it, but I also don't love it, so yeah, we'll keep it there. Overall, Echo gets a 7.5 on their account. It's not horrible, but it could be a little bit better. I think there are a few like small changes that could totally be like revamp this account really big, such as like maybe doing a level 20, although inactivity is cool anyways, so I don't think it's really fair for me to take off points. But maybe changing the title and maybe rearranging the garage overall. It's overall a pretty good account, so we'll give it a 7.5. Finally, for today, we have Mighty 1223. Let's talk about it right now. What is your Nitro Type racer link? Mighty Pay, which we have right here. So let's review it right now. What is the best thing about your profile? My kicking the race cars, and I have some rare cars. What is the worst thing about your profile? My speed. LL. Should somebody watching Ace's video subscribe? Yes. Alright, let's hop into the review. Firstly, we have the top 50 racer and the top 3 team. The fact that he is both will actually put it at 11 out of 10. I know you can't really go out of 10 out of 10, but you know what? We'll give it to him anyways because I have no sense of grading here and this is just for fun. Obviously, he talks about his speed, and yes, it is pretty slow, so we'll bring that back down to 10 out of 10. The other thing are the profile views with like a 20% or a little bit less probably rate, so we're going to bring that down a little bit more to an 9.5. Then we're going to go to the raw racing recruit Minnie the Cooper thing. I would have actually been against this, but I think he's actually going for the kind of aesthetic, like the raw racing recruit, like the newbie kind of thing. The name, I'm not really sure what it means, so we'll lower that down to a 9. The fact that he's level 69 though, just for the memes, I'll put him back up to the 10. And 2018, you know, that's pretty old, but like not that old, so we'll keep it at a 10. And so therefore, now we go on to the garage. I'm not huge about some aspects of this garage, especially like kind of like not that much unity along here, because it's not like all of them were kept totally original in a way. So I'm not actually completely sure what he was trying to do with some of these cars, although a lot of these cars are painted really well, like the Perk, Walk 6, Watch, however you say it, Manta Ray, and Hypersport. I like all of them like that, especially a few of these cars as well. So we'll take off only half a point around that, and that leaves Mighty and Penguin Typer tied on profiles views. I would also want to add that his race count's really nice, which is also another thing that contributes. But overall, we'll tie them up right there. So they'll both be getting $2.5 million, and we'll be sending that over to Mighty right now and Penguin right after the scene cuts. I just wanted to mention that Echo and Skittles, you guys both have very nice accounts too. I picked some accounts that I really liked for part 1, and then I'll be going into more part 2. So if you were not featured, it's not that I don't like your accounts, I just either didn't get to yours or I wanted to save it for another video. So we'll be doing a part 2 very soon. Once again, if you'd like to fill out that form, I will be doing more people in the next part. It might be a longer video, or I'll just go through people just quicker. So without further ado, let's send money over to Penguin Typer and get this video done with, because this is a long video. So yes, thank you so much everyone for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll kind of talk about who won. So Mighty and Penguin Typer in first place at 9.5 points, Skittles in second/third place at 8 points, and then Echo right behind Skittles at 7.5 points. So thank you so much everyone. Have an amazing day. Be sure to fill out that form and subscribe to the channel, and peace out.